Hey everyone, tomorrow we're heading out on the 2019 Nitto JK experience. Where are we going? I don't know. We're going to drive 2.5 days to Carson City, Nevada, check in, and then we'll find out. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, so here we are, day one, getting ready to go out and hit some trails and locally to Carson City. Not sure totally what to expect. Stay tuned. Heading up to a trail called Bronco Canyon, somewhere around Reno. So we stopped up here in this canyon, and I think Wayalife's going to walk us up, show some petroglyphs.
These are called petroglyphs, which are different than pictographs. The oldest ones are probably about 2,000 years old. The more recent ones maybe 150 years old.
How's it going, Bubba?
How far
Great, man.
Good
Awesome time. Pulling up the rear. Good time. Looks like everybody's having a good time. So here we are on day two.
This guy's come around the corner.
Day two of the wheeling part of the 2019 JKX. And it appears like we're probably headed towards the Rubicon Trail, but we are not 100% certain yet. We're somewhere south of Tahoe in the Sierra Nevadas. So as soon as we know something, we'll let you know.
Bubba, where are we headed?
Rubicon. Here we are, just at the trailhead of Rubicon, with Loon Lake here behind us. Get ready for everyone to catch up. Probably start airing down. Airing down, get ready to hit the Rubicon. see, got some great wheeling out here on the Rubicon. Just one big massive granite rock. Good traction, good obstacles, very technical. Fun, that's for sure.
Get it, Boyak! Woo!
So here we are on day, what day is this? I think it's day 4. We wrapped up the Rubicon yesterday morning. Had a little bit of trail damage there. We bent the ram on our hydro assist, and luckily Tom with PSC was awesome enough to give us one that he had in his Jeep. We were able to throw it on and get wrapped up. We're headed south from Tahoe. Still don't know what we're gonna do, but it's pretty cool. It's about showing 95 degrees. It's a dry heat though, so it's not bad. We're gonna drive about 300 miles today. We've got about 75 more miles to go. Some beautiful scenery out here though. If I had to guess, we're probably gonna do some exploring, some old mines and stuff like that, but I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen. Oh man, we just drove down into a mine. It's like a quarter of a mile. It's called Reward Mine. I think it's primarily it was a gold mine, but in 1936, mining ceased because of World War II. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Drive down in there. There's a shaft at the bottom for fresh air. You can go even further than that, but it gets kind of sketchy and risky with the ceiling height for the Jeeps. Wayalife gave us a little history lesson, and then we drove out. It's pretty cool.
The elevation of that town.
We're just driving up some road out here in California. So last night we stayed in a really cool ghost town. It was an old mining town. God, you remember the name? Was it Cerro Gordo? Anyways.
Across the valley, you can see Mount Whitney, which is the tallest peak in the state of California, and actually in the lower 48. Okay,
Cold. It is 64 degrees. We've been baking for like 100 degrees the last 3 days. So yeah, chilly. So right now we're heading up to some spot that Dave from Synergy says is cool for sunsets. We're headed up there right now. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It's absolutely amazing.
All right, it is day 6 of the 2019 Nitto JKX experience. We are in California. We're somewhere along the coast called, we stayed in Cambria last night. This morning is 62 degrees, so it's misty. It was real foggy last night too. It's a weird place. It's pretty though. Got up this morning, driver's meeting, and now we're headed to Hearst Castle to do some sightseeing, scenic stuff. And then I think we'll have lunch, and after that, we're gonna go do some wheeling. Still don't know where. We're gonna do. So we just hung out. Did a tour of the Hearst Castle, which is really awesome. If you've never been and you're going to California, or you need a reason to visit California, it's a pretty cool spot. Yeah, it's been really awesome out here on the 2019 Nitto JK experience. Our V8 swap has held up phenomenally with 0 issues. We're heading now to Synergy's office warehouse facility. Dave, owner of Synergy, is providing lunch for us there, so we're gonna head down. It'll be about an hour's drive down the coast to check it out. We're in
right on Monterey.
we're in San Luis Obispo. Trying to fit in. When in Rome. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That'd be cool.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Never ending story.
Turn around, look at what you see.
No way. I'm not a fan.
I'll give you a tour of the new facility, and we'll wrap it up and head out to our next spot. Okay? Any questions? Anybody have any questions so far?
How are babies made?
Yeah, very carefully.
All right, so it looks like we're at Pismo Beach, California. We just got done staging and airing down, and now we're gonna take all the JKs out on the beach and play around in the dunes. So, first time I've ever done it, first time most people have ever done it. So.
I just woke up from a little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it. Send it.
No airbags?
You flung it, man.
Oh, wow.
So we're heading out of Pismo Beach. We did a little playing around on the dunes, and as you can see from the video, we sent the Jeep. For those of you that don't know what sent it means, I mean, we launched the Jeep. You know, it just happened. There's a lot of speculation on how high and how far it actually went. Some say 8, some say 10 feet high and like 60 feet. But we did sustain some sort of damage. First, obviously, we hit a transmission cooler line with a drive shaft and collapsed the fitting, causing a leak. Dave Schlossberg from Synergy Manufacturing has some on the shelf from Poly Performance. And then, you know, so we're pretty cool about that. We capped it. We had some caps from Tom at PSC. We borrowed some caps from him and we capped off the transmission so we can't leak any coolant. So we're just kind of easing around right now. We're not getting too hard on it. Keep the temperature down. So we thought we're good, right? We're gonna run through some whoops. We did. And then we're just kind of hanging back and noticed that it looks like the passenger tire is got a little bit of camber to it.
The ocean and
a lot more than it should. So we either got a broken unit bearing or a broken ball joint or something like that. Again, Dave is going to be super cool, and we're going to go back to Poly Performance this evening after dinner, put the Jeep up on the lift, and kind of take some parts off and do a look over and inspection on it, change some parts out if we need to, and go from there.
Couldn't reach some stuff in the back yesterday, so I pulled a move and got everything closer to the front when we sent it.
Send it?
So we've been kind of rearranging. Right now, I'm gonna pull air filter, put a new one on it, toss the old one, just because we've been running so much dust and dirt this week. Do a little maintenance, and then we're gonna head over to Synergy shop later this morning and replace a camber bushing that apparently I broke when I launched it. When we get on the lift, we'll take a closer look and see, and but right now it appears that's all that's perfect. Thank you. Figure out how it was in there.
So it is the final day of the JKX. We wrapped it up with a brunch this morning. The crew, the staff of JKX handed out some awards to some of the participants for certain things. We had a nice breakfast brunch provided by the staff. Really liked that. Right after that, we took the Jeep over to Synergy. Dave and Dustin were so cool, really accommodating. Opened up the shop, let us put it up on the lift. We changed out a camber bushing on the C that had it split. Obviously when we sent it,
Send it?
Full send.
flung it, man.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday something had to break,
No airbags?
and unfortunately it seems like that's all that broke. You know, aside from the transmission cooler fitting, which they also provided to us, we went in and fixed that and put it back on. Our cooler's working now. Jeep seems to be driving good. The steering wheel is now a little bit crooked. So I don't know if we bent the housing or not. If we did, it wasn't much. But like I said, Jeep feels good. And again, thanks to Dave and Dustin from Synergy for opening up the shop on a Saturday and letting us go in and make the repairs. Now we're heading back towards Pacific Coast Highway. We're ready to take that down to LA, drop my co-driver off, and I'm gonna head back to Texas.